The title of this section is called Earth Ritual for Healing One Person. The simplest earth rituals do not require great physical preparation. For example, imagine a person who is so caught up in an eating disorder that his inflated body makes him worry tremendously. Imagine also that this person is constantly trying to do things for others to make them feel comfortable. An indigenous perception of this person is that he is using eating as a way to communicate his need for another type of nourishment, emotional nourishment. A group of people would gather around that person for an earth ritual. Each participant must know the person well. Together, their knowledge of the person is complete. At the start, a prayer is made to the Great Mother to be present at the ritual. Each person is allowed to call on the Great Mother to help them summon the nurturer in themselves and to show them the way to give as much as they have to a person they care for very much. Then the person in need speaks about himself in prayerful terms, stressing that which constitutes the challenges in his life. It could sound something like this: "Oh, great mother, I come to you as a child very empty inside. I grew up in a family where I became the caretaker at a very young age. I found myself trying to make things right for others. Never have I felt connected in ways that recognize my efforts. I feel as if I have never belonged to anything, and no matter how hard I work to correct this, my psyche suffers greatly from a silent ostracism. I'm tired of being a wanderer. I'm tired of giving that which I do not have. I'm tired of being told silently that this is all I can do. I want my real self to come out and be seen. I want to go home. I want to be home. I want to be among people who see me for who I am, who make me feel as if I matter." Such a prayer is somewhat general, but it contains enough emotional energy for the rest of the group to work with. The role of this group is now to address the person, one speaker at a time, praising everything that is good about him. This can be done in the form of a song, in plain words, or both. The goal is to make the person feel recognized, acknowledged, and alive. In order to do that, the group must demonstrate sincerity and great depth in their interaction with the person. Since a huge portion of human illness comes from not being seen, from the weight of anonymity upon the self, the purpose here is to remove the cloak of hiddenness from the person and to restore light to the psyche. The amount of emotion released in this process can be enormous. One of the ways in which emotion is released is through touch. The way a person is held determines the amount of emotion released, and if words and hymns can be punctuated with sincere gestures of love, such as touch, the healing of the person can be very profound. Notice that this kind of ritual is supposed to focus entirely on one individual. Depending on how many people are present, the ritual can last from 1 to 3 hours. The ritual can take place anywhere: in the living room of a house, in someone's backyard, or in an empty lecture room. Privacy in the open air would be best, but if that is not available in the modern world, a private enclosed space will do. The earth part of the ritual is not the dirt or the sitting on the ground, but the words of acknowledgement and support, the collective attention to one person, and whenever possible, the human touch. because earth is support and attention. Anytime we are positively spotlighted and feel great about it, we are receiving something earthy. Isn't that profound? I really believe that you should incorporate this in your family. I believe that if you have enough participants to do this, why not? Why not give it a try? Thank you for listening. Peace and love.